Today, I'm letting my viewers choose where I camp tonight, and this might have been a mistake. I ran a YouTube poll consisting of a forest pullout, a beach parking lot, and a sketchy city street. I gave you guys these 3 options, and I have not looked at the results yet. And I'm a little bit worried too, because one of these options probably isn't the safest. For this camping trip, we're gonna be using my van that I converted right around 2 years ago. I packed it full of stuff and now I'm ready to leave. But as of right now, I have no idea where I'm going. All right, I have not looked yet. And if you guys pick the sketchy one, I'm gonna be a little bit worried, but let's check it out. Ah, okay. Chill forest pull off. I'm very happy with that one, with 58% of the votes. But now that we know where we're going, let's get on the road. You know, guys, I was pretty worried about stealth camping in a sketchy location in the city, but now we have this, I have nothing to worry about. Well, here we are in the camping spot that you guys chose for me. Here is the van parked. We just pulled off of this login road in this beautiful little campsite. Well, out of the 3 options I gave you guys, I think you picked one of the best spots. Some of you that watched my last video may recognize this spot as the deactivated road that I accidentally went down. And I was actually considering camping here in that video. So when you guys picked a forest pullout, I thought of the best place I know. Anyway, today we have a T-bone steak that I'm gonna cook up for dinner, which I am very excited for. I also put another poll on my Instagram of what exactly I'm gonna do in my downtime, which you guys will see a little bit later. Right now, I'm going to whip on my boots and take a little walk, see what's around here. And to any new viewers watching, yes, my van is inspired by Trent the Traveler. And now I do hear some water over this way. So I'm gonna try and find it. It might be a little creek. Oh wow, there is a little creek here. And remember, this road is deactivated, so that means at some point in time there would have been a bridge crossing this creek. Oh wow, I did not realize that just a couple steps away from my van we have a glimpse of the ocean over there. Wow. Thanks for the spot, guys. This is awesome. Oh my god. I didn't think about how to get down. And we're back. I want to mention that I do plan on making more of these videos, so if you're currently enjoying the video and want to have a say in the next video, keep watch on my channel for a future poll. Because I know quite a few of you did not get a chance to vote in the poll. But that is alright, because we'll do more of these. Now this is a lot of Caesar salad. Okay, now that looks more manageable. So for dinner tonight, we have a T-bone steak with a nice pile of Caesar salad. The one burner cooktop that I usually use is actually taken by my dad right now. He had to make a random trip up to Alberta, so he took the van that I had in the last video and the burner, and just yesterday he left to Alberta. So I had to pack that grill instead, and that kind of limits the amount of things I can make. But I will never complain about a meal like this. Steak is pretty well done. That grill was hotter than I thought it was. Now, while I like being outside while it's still a little bit sunny out here, there are so many mosquitoes, so many bugs. So I think I'm just gonna hang out in the van now, maybe keep the door open for just a little bit longer, but there are way too many bugs out here to really stay outside for an extended period of time. Now, I told you guys I let the followers on my Instagram decide what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I also gave them 3 things that I could do after dinner, which consisted of watching a movie, playing a video game, and doing nothing. And I do need to check the results of that poll, but my internet is very choppy here, and I need to stick my phone above my van to get service. Here's the poll here. It seems like play a video game won with 53% of the votes. All right, so it looks like we're playing the video game. And of course, the game that we're playing tonight is Minecraft, because we don't have any internet connection. Can't really play anything else. I think in this session, I want to find the stronghold. That's our objective. So let's see if we can do it in a reasonable time. And for the people that don't know what a stronghold is in Minecraft, it is basically a structure that takes you to the end dimension. So we got to traverse over this whole mountain here. Once I actually hiked up Mount Albert Edward here on Vancouver Island, and that was an insane hike. It's a 36-kilometer round trip, and it was probably one of the hardest things I've done in my whole life. Next to climbing this mountain in Minecraft, I think this is harder. In the previous episode of the series, we traveled to the Nether and we got all the supplies to get to the stronghold. So now we're actually just following through with that plan. Let's throw one right at this peak here. I feel like we're close. I just have a hunch. Surely it's right here. It is. It's right here. I'm going to show you guys some nerdy stuff right here, okay? If you dig down right about this location here. Oh, and here we are. Yeah, here it is. This is the portal room. And I guess let's just fill in these eyes too. Oh God, too many bugs. And there we go. We could go to the end dimension right now if we really wanted to, but I think I'm not quite prepared for that yet. What I'd rather do is find the library that's in this stronghold somewhere. Ah, here it is. And the reason why we want a library is to get a bunch of books. And we need to get all these books because my college said I need to spend at least $4,000 on textbooks. So here I am at the library. Okay, I cleaned out the library of every single one of its books. I've just totally bought their entire supply. How the other students are going to get their education, that's their problem now. Okay, I gotta shut this door. Too many bugs are getting in. I'm done. Get out of here. I got 2 mosquitoes out. in the process, but I'm sure there's a lot more in here that I'll have to kill later in the night. And our way out is just up here, yes. Alright, so let's just make a run home. We know the location of our stronghold. All the eyes are in the portal. So we can come back anytime we want to fight the boss. I'm pretty sure my base is near the coordinates of 0, 0. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. Holy crap! Oh my god. I am so far away from my base. I just looked at a screenshot of the coordinates of my base and I am 3,000 blocks away. Man, 3,000 blocks? What am I doing? Oh, finally, that's our place. After 3,000 blocks, we're finally here. I think I'm gonna make a whole separate chest just for my books. Well, I think that's pretty much gonna be it for Minecraft today. And look at that, we're pretty much completely dark out. You know, letting you guys decide what I do for today wasn't really even that bad. If you want me to do something specific, comment it down below and maybe I'll add it to the poll. But for the rest of tonight, I'm just gonna hang out in the van. I really don't have any service here, so maybe I'll listen to some music, eat some food, and go to bed. I'm getting pretty tired here, so I'm ready to just hit the bed. So, good night, guys. I will see you in the morning.
Good morning, everyone. The sun this morning is wonderful, but since we're in the middle of a forest, we only get a little bit of spots. I slept pretty good last night, to be honest. I woke up once because I was too cold, and then I just turned on my heated blanket. So that resolved the issue pretty fast. I gotta say, I love morning soak camping. It's great, and I can still see a little bit of the ocean through these trees. You know, sometimes I think that spots won't be as good if there's no real water nearby, if there's not like an actual river or a lake, but this has pretty much proved me wrong. Find a great spot in the middle of the forest and it's still awesome. I just tried to fly my drone to get some aerial shots of this spot, but for some reason my drone logs me out of my account every once in a while, and I need an internet connection to log back in. And when you're logged out, you can only go 30 meters away and 50 meters up, which is not enough to get the shots that I want around here. So that is a bit of a bummer. There's something a little bit scary I noticed about my van yesterday, and that is 2 wasp nests. Geez, say that 10 times fast. Wasp nest, wasp nest. There's one. Get away. Why do they follow me? I don't like it. Ah! Anyways, there's 2 wasp nests in the doorway of my sliding door. There's one on the right here. You can see that guy nibbling away at something. And there's also one right there. So I'm gonna have to somehow deal with these guys. Maybe I'll leave that for when I'm home and I have more tools at my disposal. Well, but anyways, I don't have any breakfast to make since I just have a grill. I'm like, what can you really make for breakfast? So I did not bring anything. I'll just skip breakfast this morning. I'm probably gonna head out of here pretty soon anyways. I think I'm just gonna quickly pack up here and maybe knock one of those wasp nests off and then quickly shut the door and then just leave. See, that's the great thing about having a van. I packed for about 30 seconds and I'm done. I'm ready to go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my knife. I'm gonna go up on the top and I'm going to slice the top of the nest. Hopefully it falls down with the wasp, and I shut the door real quick and then I leave.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I did it. Okay, I'm glad we got at least one of those out of here. Well, I am pleasantly surprised with how the poles turned out. Thank you guys. It was honestly a great trip. Well, and with that nest gone, I think I'm going to wrap up my 33rd video. If you have been enjoying the video, consider subscribing to the channel, maybe even like or comment. It really does help out the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you did enjoy this style of video and want to see more, leave a comment down below and let me know. With all of that said, I will see you guys in the next video.